I hate for this to be the second video I've ever made on my channel, but the issue irks me so badly that I'm going to do it. And I'm going to get to the point for those who don't want to waste the time and they see the title. UF1 does not work with Cubase. There's only one other video on my channel, and it's about that. When you click on a track in the project window, in other words, if I'm in Cubase and I'm in the project window, which is where most people work in Cubase most of the time, and I go to the first track, let's say track 1, and I select it, you can do this. This is what you can do, but what you can't do is what matters. If you select like the first track and then you put your hand on the UF1 and you attempt to move the volume fader to adjust the volume of that track, you can. But if you go more than 8 tracks away in the project window and you click on a track, I got 60 tracks here. You click a track in the project window and you put your hand on the UF8 and attempt to adjust the volume, which is just a basic thing. Needed to be done. It can't do it. You can't go more than 8 tracks away, click on it, and do something as simple as adjust the volume, which is one of the main purposes that someone gets a single fader MIDI controller, is for that volume fader. It can't be done. It can't be done for Cubase. The UF1 can't do it. Now, here's what's bad. They say they have an update, and there's good news, but no, it's not. It still doesn't do it. Now, watch what he says. These people need to hire me for customer relations, because this is just awful. Watch it.
Lots of people asking, when will UF1 get the ability to follow the selected track in the DAW? And we're pleased to say there's been some great news on this subject. Let's break it down for each DAW. As of 361.6, you can see my UF1 is now automatically following as I select tracks in Logic Pro.
It always did that. There's another video on YouTube proving it. It always did that. Like I said, there's a guy on YouTube doing it with Logic. So that's a lie.
Like so. Just ensure that Control Surface follows track selection is ticked in the Control Surface settings menu for this to work. It works with Luna too. Just be sure to enable banked selected track in the Controller's Preferences tab. It also works in Reaper by default, so no need to enable anything.
I think it always did.
In other MCU DAWs like Cubase, Nuendo, Live Studio One and Mixbus, UF1 can only automatically follow the selected track if it falls within the current MCU controller.
Now, this is stupid. I think he's talking about the project window, yet he's got the mixer window open. Hello? Like, it's hard to even know what he's talking about. The language is so stupid. Somebody wrote a script and he's just reading it. But listen.
The bank, which is a slight improvement on before.
No, it's not a slight improvement on before. That's why I made the video I made. It's called auto banking, sir. And it never auto banked. So it's not an improvement. It's the same. Come on, people.
But let's be honest, not particularly helpful in big sessions.
Not particularly helpful in really any session. What's wrong with these people?
However, the good news is that with the enhanced DAW integration via VST3s, including the ability to control fader levels and sends on the plugin mixer layer, UF1 will follow the selected track across the whole session. So
now I'm trying to figure out what the heck is he talking about. He's calling it a mixer layer. It's a mixer window, man. So I guess he's saying that now, if you click anywhere in the mixer layer, not the project window, which is where most people work most of the time, then it will bank follow, auto bank. They call it auto banking. Well, I guess that's an improvement. But honestly, most people work in the project window. It's where this stuff is. It's where they build the project in the project window. I guess if you're mixing and you're on the mixer window, then maybe that's better. So it's better. But I would not recommend anyone to buy the product until you fix it. Why can't you fix it? Why can't you make it work? Why don't you tell people why you can't make it work? You ever think about that? This is bad business. It's just bad business. It's bad communication. I spent, what, 25 years of my life sitting behind an SSL console. I thought these people were cool until I have to buy one of their products. It's not cool. And I care about SSL. That's why I'm mad at you. Because you're just doing your customers wrong. Not explaining things. Being not clear. So somebody sent me a comment on my first video and said, they fixed it, take it down. I took it down. But then I checked. No, you did not fix it. It's not fixed, sir. Don't know who you are. It's not fixed. And I recommend if you don't mind taking a knob and scrolling through tracks in your project window, I guess, but that's not how people work. I wouldn't recommend I just want to warn people. I want to warn Cubase users. Don't spend $750 until they really, really, really fix it. And communicate better.